All right. So I overheard a student as the period was ending saying something about Gatsby that I thought was pretty interesting. And sometimes I sort of make mental note of those things and address them or not. This particular student made reference to the fact that the opening of the book is confusing and that the pages that we've read so far don't make a lot of sense. And I would like to discuss that because I want to tell you just how normal that is. Okay. Um, when I, as you know, I'm an English teacher. I've been always been good at this stuff, and I read for a living. The first time I read Great Gatsby in high school, I didn't know what the first couple pages meant at all. And when I picked it back up again at 28, the time that it really just bowled me over with its beauty, if I were to be honest, I didn't understand the first several pages either. And it's not Gatsby. This is a common occurrence whenever you pick up a new text, and I want to talk to you about it. It's going to help you become better readers. So, first, a metaphor. I want you to imagine that you are in an alley, walking, minding your own business, and you get jumped. Someone puts a pillowcase over your head. A group of people pummel you, just absolutely thrash the living daylights out of you, and you're dizzy and woozy, can't tell which way is up. Someone picks you up over their shoulder and carries you, puts you in a car. You drive for 5 minutes, and you get pulled out, and the hood is the pillowcase is taken off of your head. And you finally see your attackers and your assailants in your location, but you don't know how you got there. You couldn't find your way home if you wanted to. Before and after your attack, before and after you are completely bamboozled and confused and befuddled, before and after you were your same gender, you were your same race. I'm recording a video, bro. You can come in. I'll be done in a second. Oh, you're gonna show me that? Okay.
Yeah.
Crap. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, dude.
You are your same gender, your same race. It's still 2019, and you know you're in Chicagoland. You have all of those things uh, that you can start with. And I know it's sort of silly to describe starting a book as being worse than that, but bear with me. When you first start reading Great Gatsby, it's you have a hood put over your head and you're spun around. But this time when you come out, you're a different race, you're a different gender, and you've actually traveled through time. You're now in 1925, and you're nowhere near Chicago. You're not. Some of you have never been to New York, and most of us haven't left New York to go to where the rich people play polo out in the fields. But you come out a different race, gender. You come out in a different time period, um, different location. People speak differently, and you don't know anybody. That's how you always start with books. And so, too, if you approach a book and you get accustomed to feeling defeated as soon as you pick it up, that's not you. That's the experience of reading. Um, it's going to take a couple pages to even know who the characters are. At this point, we get a vague sense that there's someone talking to us and this person's speaking about Gatsby, but we have no idea if this person's thinking these thoughts in a ballroom or underwater. We have no idea what's going on. So resist the temptation again to feel defeated when you pick up a book, especially difficult ones. You have to get through that initial confusion. It's never going to be easy because, again, 2 chapters from now, you'll be much more convinced about where you are, and how things are working. But you'll still be a completely different person, thinking completely different thoughts in a different time and space, and that's just the experience. So don't feel defeated. The other thing this person mentioned was using Spark Notes, and again, I mentioned this before, but all your English teachers use internet as a resource too. Um, I think that's pretty unanimous. I mean, here's a student learning, understanding this much of the text, and they use SparkNotes to understand this much. A professional reader understands this much, and they frequently use SparkNotes to understand this much. So I don't badmouth using resources to help you through a book, because I think that's pretty commonplace, even among people who are good at this stuff. All right, that's it for now.